Alrighty guys, how's she going today? Yeah, welcome to Tuesday. She's cold out, but not windy, which is a good thing. I got the heater on right now, but this is just going to be a quick video anyway. I made a video yesterday, but I wasn't feeling the best, so I just decided to delete the video. And didn't feel like editing with it and stuff. Um, so yeah. Got cars driving around. Was mad. But yeah, we had the guy came over and replaced these rods. Well, I thought he was going to replace them. But come to find out, he never did. He just re-straightened the one, which won't do any. I guess it'll work, but I don't know. I got a feeling that they're gonna keep crashing into them. Now he did put markers on all of them, which would have been just the two, because there was supposed to be a third one there, but they took them out. I don't know why, but so I got my flag out again today too. Yeah, this is the one that there's two of them that got bent. This one, and I think there's supposed to be another one around here somewhere too. It might have been there, I think, but he took it out. But that's the one that's bent, and it's not even going to hold. Look at the electrical tape already. It's already failing because the paint can't hold on to the cold. So that's not going to work. I think what I'm going to do is see. So I think there's supposed to be one right there too, but maybe he couldn't find it. But I think what I'm going to do is tell him to take the shit out in spring. I'll just make my own setup. I think if I can get some good tall fence post like stuff that you can bolt on reflectors, I'll just do it myself, and I'll do it right, because they're gonna be able to run them over so easy compared to like the big heavy duty fence posts that I'm looking at. It's like the street signs. You know what the street signs are made out of, right? That channel iron stuff, and it's got holes in it, right? So you can obviously adjust the height of the sign and stuff. Well, I'm gonna order something like that, and I'll just do my own setup, because I only need like two here anyway to keep the truckers from driving on my yard, right? And then I'll just put my no driving on lawn sign there too, because that's, for one, they're too low to the ground. So I got a feeling that the rope plug guy is going to end up smashing into them again anyway. Got to get them up high. They got to be at least, like 8 feet tall or something, so the rope plug guys can see them. These things are only like what, 4 feet tall. And if you're in a snowplow rig, those things are about 10, 15 feet off the fucking ground. You're not going to be able to see them. So it's not very good. So, I mean, I guess it'll work for now, but, I think I'll just tell them to take them out, and I'll do it my way, and I'll do it right. But for now, it will work. And yeah, so, but I guess it'll work for now. But I still think that he could have done better. What he was thinking there, I don't know, because that's kind of they're doing it kind of cheaply. I guess you really never could get real fence post stuff in the ground now, but maybe this was just a temporary thing. I don't know, but I don't think it's going to work. I mean, if he plans on leaving that like that, that ain't going to work. Now they'll just plow right through them and then destroy them, and then he'll have to come out and replace them. Whereas if I got big steel ones, you know, big tall sons of bitches like 8-footers, you know, drive them into the fucking ground, you would never be able to whack into them. And I actually would put, if I do that setup, I'm going to put a gaming camera somewhere around there. So then that way, if they do run into it, either the RoPlow guys or anyone, it'll be on video. And not sure, you know, like if the state ran over, if the RoPlow guys ran over, well, that would be the state's fault. Don't know if they would fix it or not, or if they would just, you know, pay me for damages. I don't know what they would do there. But they have to understand, too, from my point of view, that I have them there for a reason. I don't have them there to be an asshole to the guy, you know, to the RoPlow guy. I have them there to protect my property. I have the right to do that, so it's better than with me standing out there with the 12 gauge. You know, think about that. Would you rather have me stand out there with the 12 gauge, or would you rather, you know, run over my steel posts and pay for it? I mean, each post is probably like, I suppose depending on where you get them from and what kind, but you know, anywhere from $2 up to $5. I think if I was the RoPlow guy, I would rather just pay the $10 and, you know, whatever for markers, and I would rather pay for it than get a shotgun shell to the face, you know? You know what I'm saying? So, but that's why I'm going to put a gaming camera up there somewhere. I think it's going to go off quite a bit, though, with, you know, with cats walking up and down the road, because my cats like to wander up and down the road all the time. And now you got deer running around. So I think if I do, even if I put a 32 gig memory card in there, I think that's the biggest you can go with those kind of cameras, is a 32 gig memory card. I think that's what my GoPro's got now. It would probably be full in a while. Well, if you just take pictures, it'll last you a long time, but I want actual video, so you have to set it to video mode, and I think there you can set it to how long you want the video to record. I mean, you'll only have to record, you know, not very long of whatever's going on, so, I mean, 5-10 seconds would probably be, depending on what happens. Like, if he plows into it, say if he takes out 2 of them, well, that can all happen within seconds, so a 10-second video is really all you would need for evidence to prove that he ran it over, you know. Even a picture of it. But I like video. I think video is a little better than pictures. I mean, pictures kind of can get you out of a pinch too, but I like videos better. I think videos are more worth it. And I can get a cheap one on, well, basically anywhere, so I don't need a fancy one. Fucking cat hair, God. And I am going to put it somewhere where it won't get ran over by anyone and no one can tinker with it. I just hope that it's adjustable so I can maybe angle it down a little bit. I don't know. Not 100% sure yet. I suppose you could angle it yourself with maybe some 2x4s or something, and just put the straps in such a way that it allows you to angle the camera. It probably would be a wide lens camera as well, but I need it to point down, because I'm going to put it up decently high, so it needs to be pointed down. So, yeah, so, I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. I'm not going to try to do anything with it until spring. You know, I guess I could order the bits and pieces here and there and be done with it. But I don't know. I think what I would do is I would put my no driving on the lawn sign. I would put that there first. Now that's going to be a small, low to the ground sign, so I mean it would probably, that's probably what would get hit first. But I think I'd put a big 8-foot tall reflective marker post next to it, you know, so it, you know, so people, you know, in plows or tractors or something can see it a little easier, you know. And then just Well, that's really, you would only need it probably right where that second marker is in my yard. Because you don't need it to, line the whole corner of the yard. You know what I'm saying? Like he did here. He cornered the whole thing on both sides. Well, I don't need to do that. I just need it there in that one. I think it's actually the third marker. Could be the second one. It's either the second or the third rod on my side of the yard is where I'd probably put it. So, I mean, I think it's kind of a good thing that he did do it, because the road plow guy obviously can't plow that part of the road wide open now. So truckers can't turn down here, And if the road plow guy was able to plow it wide open, I bet you the trucks would probably still be taking this road. See, they can't take the road because the snow is still in the way of where the tires have to go. So it's stopping them pretty much, I think, right there dead in their tracks. And I haven't noticed any truckers really breaking the laws. There was one trucker that left kind of late. They're supposed to be out of here by 7. Well, he didn't leave till about 7:30 or 8. But you can tell that you could see him running around with his head like his head was chopped off, trying to finish a load. I think he was unloading or loading or something. He was doing something. So there's 2 of them actually, 2 that were kind of in a hurry. So they might be trying to push their buttons again too, trying to see what they can get away with. But I think as long as they're not sitting there no later than 10 o'clock, after that, that's when you got to call them and bitch and complain about it. Because they're not supposed to be sitting here idling. You can't do it here. You simply can't do it here. It's against the law here, so you can't do it. And they definitely can't come down this road here, because obviously you got their reflective markers there, right? So, again, I don't think a trucker would see them, because the trucker is like, especially if he's got a truck with a big engine, it's got the big hood and everything, yeah, you're not going to see those markers in time. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say, because it's, I mean, I guess it worked. It's worked so far because they haven't been taking that road since they've been put in, and the truckers seem to be listening a lot more now too. I don't really see quite as many now either. It might be because of the weather too. I don't know. It's been kind of cold and crappy and stuff. I think there might be a semi there now. I don't know. I never really looked, but I think there was one there on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. There was at least one there, but that was about it. So traffic there has kind of not stopped. It's just slowed down quite a bit. So, like, again, it might be because of the cold weather, and truckers probably don't want to be hauling in it. I don't know, but I don't know. So, don't know what the real reason is, but it happened. So, as long as they're not driving on my property and then not breaking town rules, I don't really care then. But if they're gonna break town rules, they just don't need to be here then, right? So, but there was only that one time, like I said, that they sat there kind of late, but you could tell they were running around with flashlights and everything. I think they were double checking loads and making sure that they could leave safe. And so, what pisses me off is that sometimes truckers, they show up early in the morning and it takes them all day to unload. How long does it take you to unload a car carrier? Not very long, So I think it's just a lot of them just like to screw around, and they take their time, or they park there and then they go and watch a TV show or something. You're not getting paid to watch a show, you're getting paid to move your loads, so move your fucking loads, So these truckers, I think just like to screw around, basically. I'm sure I could probably unload a carrier in probably an hour, not 8 hours, It's just whatever. So, but whatever. As long as they're not running over my lawn, I don't really care. And as long as they're not breaking town rules, I don't really care either. During the day it's fine. I mean, what is it, 8 a.m. to 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. I mean, something like that. I mean, those are business hours for them to be opened, which is reasonable because it's during the day, It's not going to bother you too much during the day unless your house is really poorly made. Well, mine's poorly made, but, during the day you're awake. So it's not a big deal, but during the night, when you're sleeping or trying to get some sleep, and all of a sudden you hear an 18-wheeler roaring down the road, people are trying to get sleep. It's unacceptable around here. I don't like it. So, God, it's like 2 trucks the same, but different colors. That's interesting. So, but yeah, I don't know. But I just think for my side of the yard, I think I'm just going to tell them to take that shit out, and I'll just do my own setup, because they're never going to be able to see that. And the roll-ply guys are going to probably keep smashing into them. I won't know now until the next snowstorm to see what will happen, but I don't want any more snow. I know down south they were sure getting fucking hammered with the shit, and they were also getting severe storms at the same time. Half and half. From Minnesota down about halfway there, they were getting snow, and from there down to Texas, they were getting rain and severe storms and tornado warnings, and just all kinds of fucking shit. And 9 inches of rain. That's quite a bit. That's 9 inches of rain. So, but maybe who knows? Maybe they needed it too. Maybe they were in a drought too. Who knows? I don't live in Texas, and I don't get their forecast and stuff. So, I mean, I can look it up, but I don't really care too much what goes on in other places besides my own. So, it's not much you can do. So, but yeah. So, like I said, I don't know what's really going to be going on for videos. Because it's too cold out, and it's just cold out. Nothing to really do. My GoPro suction mount, I believe that got shipped yesterday, so I don't know when it'll show up. I'm thinking probably by Friday this week. Not too sure about my extension cable. That should be showing up pretty soon too, or sometime this week it should be showing up. So I'll probably do videos on that, but that's not for the GoPro. It's obviously for my webcam. I still gotta order that. I'm gonna order that on payday. I guess it's a 720 HD camera. It's not 1080p like I thought, but it'll be a hell of a lot better than what I have now. So, excuse me, it'll be a lot better. So, yeah, hopefully it'll work a lot better. So, and I do believe Double O Strike was telling me to not put the fuel tank, that diesel tank that I wanted to get for the newer tractor, to not put it on a wooden pallet because the wooden pallet could rot out. They really don't rot out unless they're left in the rain, and I'm not going to leave mine in the rain. Hi, kitty. But yeah, we got quite a few of those at the farm. We got some small ones and we got some massive big ones. So he was just saying to maybe either make one out of steel, a stand for it, which I guess I could do as well. Just make it tall enough so you could obviously stab your pallet forks under it and pick it up. Or get a plastic pallet and bolt it to that. Well, I can do that. I can do either one. But the thing is, I already have pallets, at the farm, and they're free. I don't have to pay for it. I mean, you'd have to pay for the metal to weld it together, or if you bought a plastic one, you would have to obviously pay quite a bit for a plastic one. Whereas a wooden one that I have, the wooden one that I have they're perfectly fine. So I don't know I won't know what I'm gonna do yet. I may just go with the wooden pallet thing, just because it'll save me money, because I don't have to spend more money on a pallet because I already have a pallet, so I don't have to do that. it's a good idea. I mean, to use a plastic one or make a steel one, but I think I'm going to probably have enough crap to weld all summer. I don't really need more. So, well, yeah, I still got to look up the prices of a pallet fork set too for that tractor. I got to see the price of it for a 1025R or say a 2720. I think they both basically almost have the same loader. There's a little bit different. There's a difference in the loaders, but I think for the hookup, it's basically the same. I guess you can get different kind of hookups, but I'm just gonna get a standard John Deere one. So it should basically be the same. So it should be basically about the same price. I don't know. So don't know for sure. I can look on John Deere and they'll kind of tell me, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. You know, so. But yeah, I just think I'm just gonna go with the wooden pallet just because I have so many of them at the farm and I can buy paint and paint them, you know, and they'll last a long time. I don't have to buy a big gallon of paint, you know. I can just buy a couple small ones and that should be enough to paint the pallet, and you know, you'd just be good to go, right? So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I guess I'm gonna probably take off. I got a potato cooking in the oven, and so I want to go eat that. Let that cool off, because I didn't really need it on, but it kind of helps to keep my fingers warm. You know, it's not too bad, I guess, today, but it's only like 20 out, but yeah, so I don't know what's going to be happening for videos. Just because there's nothing to... I will videotape the stuff that comes, but that's basically it, you know. So, there's not much going on. I'm not even sure if I'll do any more snow plowing videos. I've already did 2 of them already for this year, and maybe I'll do one for 2016, like, you know, when the new year comes. I'll do one then, but that's about it. I don't think I'm going to do much any more snow plowing videos. I did too many a couple years ago, and no one was really watching them, so I think I made too many that year. So, but whatever. So, hopefully spring will come early this year, and we won't have to deal with the snow too much longer, because I'm already sick of it, and you know, so. But yeah, so anyways, guys, I guess I'll take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.